Is anybody out there?
It's gonna like alert people soon.
Oh.
Yeah, people are joining.
Hey everybody, just starting to join now.
Hey.
Hey. I recognize some of the screen names from the comments when I read them.
Oh yeah.
It's great to see everybody.
Oh yeah. Hi
so
everyone.
Fast. I'm new to this.
I know.
I'm reading. I don't know what to respond to.
We're gonna let a couple people join and see how this goes. It's our first live session.
It is.
And not even like as a couple. It's our first live session ever.
Yeah, 100% my first live session ever.
Because we're the oldest couple on math, so we have no idea how this electronic stuff works.
And believe it or not, I'm not used to being in front of a camera of a cell phone. So I really don't know how to do this, but we're learning as we go, so please bear with us.
Yeah. We're learning how to do this for all you guys. So, take it.
Where's everybody from? I want to see where everybody's, I guess, viewing in from.
Oh, DC, New York, New Hampshire. Oh, Trinidad. Hey, Trini Jam. Georgia. Allentown.
Yes, we love the Otises.
Ohio. There, AJ. Someone wants you to sip on some bourbon.
I saw that.
North Carolina, Harrisburg, Ohio. Wow, we got a diverse group here.
Yeah,
Michigan.
Florida.
Cool. Long Island. Jersey.
Texas.
Florida. We're going to Florida this weekend.
We are.
It's going to be AJ's first time meeting my grandparents this weekend. So, Florida, here we come.
We're starting to meet all the extended family and the family that's out of state and stuff like that. So we've got lots of trips planned all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So.
Can we see a tally of who? Oh, 184, 180. Oh, wow.
Uh-huh. You were getting up there.
I'm flattered. I didn't realize. I thought maybe 5 or 6 people were going to tune in.
AJ's like, what is to do live? No one's going to join. I was like, yeah, people want to join.
Well, I appreciate it, everybody.
Yeah. We got like a bunch of questions from you guys the past couple of days. So what I did is like tallied your answers so I could figure out what to talk about. And the number one thing was like life after marriage. So there was tons of questions about life after marriage, what we've been doing, how is it different? So I guess we'll just start telling some stories. And if you have questions while we're storytelling, then just type your questions in. You want to start? Because I think he was the happiest life after cameras.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just the fact that we were able to make our own schedule when we wanted to make time for something. If it was even something in the moment that we had to make time to do, we could do it. So that for me, just having full control of our lives is what really was the biggest difference. And it really just started everything off great.
Yeah. We both work a lot.
Yeah.
So like balancing the filming with our work schedules was probably the hardest thing we had to do. There was so many nights where like we'd be going to bed at 2, 3 in the morning and then waking up for work at 7 in the morning. So we didn't get much sleep. A lot of lack of sleep.
It was, we're working 45, 50 hours a week at our own jobs, and then we're filming 40 to 50 hours a week. So it was a lot.
Yeah.
But it was nice. It was nice after the filming was gone and things just calmed down a little bit. We had full control. We could go out to dinner when we wanted to. We still had to be in secret, but we
not
had to
anymore.
Be like friends.
So the biggest. What are some other things about life after cameras? What's the biggest change since they left? I guess having more time, and just being able to do like what we want to do. We're city people, man. Like we live in the city, we work in the city, we're always out in the city. Our friends are in the city.
We bounce around all the time.
Yeah.
Spur of the moment, decide where to go in a drop of a dime.
Yeah, and it's something you really can't do when you're filming. Everything has to be planned. So just being able to like walk out of our apartment anytime we want, eat out, meet a friend at the bar for happy hour, walk to the park if it's a nice day. Like, we don't have to plan anything. We just do what we want.
Yep.
So it's a lot better
we
now.
have the freedom.
Hey, Katie. That's Jeff's sister.
Oh, hi, Katie.
Yeah.
So I saw a question, do the couples still talk? Yeah, we do. Some people talk more than others. Everybody's got their own dynamic, but quite a few of us were together on Sunday night over at Jamie and Doug's house.
Yeah.
So that was a fun time.
Yep, and the girls, we still talk all the time. I think like we're probably one of the seasons that had the closest girl group. They're so great, all of them. I think we were pretty fortunate because we all became friends and we keep in touch, and it's cool because there was 4 of us, so we're even stronger group. So yeah, we definitely still keep in touch with pretty much everyone. Probably not Luke so much, but everyone else we keep in touch with.
I've decided not to mention that name on this live video chat.
That's okay.
I do want to apologize to everybody. I will be avoiding all questions about Luke for now.
And
Thank
then
you. That's why AJ is manly.
Another question we got about life after cameras is how we stayed out of the spotlight after the filming ended. It was hard. We kind of got cooped up in our apartment for a little while, and it drove us crazy. So after a while, we're like, we need to get out of here. And so we just started like going out to restaurants and just making sure that we were somewhere that's not too populated. Like we're not going to a tailgate or like a bar that's full of people. We would just go to quiet places,
dark corners,
just to get out.
But the first fan that came up to us when they saw us when we weren't supposed to be out. I didn't know how to react. This is all new to me, having somebody actually want to come up to me on the street as a stranger and talk to me.
Yeah.
So we decided one night after being cooped up for months on end, not really being able to go out, that we just wanted to get out, go have a couple drinks. As long as we didn't show any PDA, we're fine. So we went out, we're having a couple drinks, some appetizers, and we were told that if anyone says anything, just say we're still filming, because at that time we were still filming for pretty much the prolonged period up until the end of the season. We're doing bits and pieces here and there, fill-in. So we went ahead and went out, and the fan came up to us, and it was the first experience or encounter I ever had with a fan. And she says, "Oh my gosh, I love you guys." And my go-to reaction, because I got so nervous, I just looked at her and I go, "We're still filming."
Yeah.
And I apologize if you're watching, if you're that fan out there, because I know you live in Philly.
You were so sweet.
You were so sweet, and I just got so nervous. I didn't know what to say, and I just said, "We're still filming," was my go-to reaction. Not hi, not hello. So
I tried to grab her back, and I was like, "Wait, don't run away yet. What's your name?"
Yeah, she thought I meant we were filming in the moment, and I just meant in general. So
it was so
I want to
funny.
apologize for that. I felt really bad after. I just kind of just shoot her away, scared her away, because she ran away pretty quick.
It caught him off guard. But he's better at it now. I saw a question. Someone wants to know how long have we actually been married. So it's been since September.
September 8th is our Mavs fan.
Yeah.
One of my nicknames is AJ.
Oh.
Ooh, clue number 1 to hopefully many more from you.
Yeah, so it's been since September 8th. So that's our
Gloria, I
wedding
recognize
anniversary.
that name. Hi.
Oh yeah, hi Lori.
So what's next?
Another one was, I got a couple questions from people about Philly spots. So like meet and greets in Philly, local places in Philly that we like. We're thinking about doing something like a meet and greet. We haven't gotten that far yet. We literally just learned how to do Instagram Live.
And again, I feel like maybe 1 or 2 people would come out to meet and greet me.
But if you saw AJ's survey yesterday, he asked how many people are in Philly.
There's about 250 that replied.
Yeah, I mean, there was a reason behind that. He didn't put it on his post because he's still elementary about it. But the reason was because we're trying to tally our local fan base so we can figure out if we can do like a local meet and greet or something like that. So stay tuned, because if there's interest, then we'll definitely be hosting something like that somewhere.
A possible roast of me by a comedian.
Yeah.
Maybe in the works.
Yep.
Start a podcast. One step at a time. Baby steps.
I don't even know how to watch a podcast.
I had to ask Jamie the other night, how do I get a podcast on my phone? And I learned. But
yeah, so we're taking some tips on how to be more social media
I still burn mixed CDs for road trips. I probably shouldn't tell people that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. We're old.
It's the only reason I hold on to my old PC.
About spot. We didn't finish our question though about the local spots.
Oh yes.
So we love. Oh my gosh, there's so many spots. So I love all the beer spots in Philly because I'm a huge beer fan. Cheers.
And I'm drinking beer tonight, actually.
Yeah. So like Monk's, the Tria Tap Room, loves like Cambridge.
Love mixed CDs. I'm not the only one.
There's a beer bar that just opened in Old City.
Glory Beer Bar.
Yeah.
Say hi to Jolene.
Yeah. So yeah, anywhere where they have an extensive, I'm pretty much there. Jose Pistolas.
Del Sur.
Yep.
One of my favorite places.
So actually,
Sister restaurants.
I was always going to Jose's. He was always. Oh my gosh! I wonder what time it is over there. So yeah, those are some of our favorite spots around Philly. You can use them as date spots too, because that was one of the questions we got.
We do bounce around to different restaurants and beer bars a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loves Ardiente because
Ardiente is one of my favorite.
He's not as big of a beer fan. He likes his fancy bourbons. So yes. They have a nice cocktail bar.
Really good cocktail list and exclusive bar.
So this person, Janelle, was it tough being the oldest couple on the show?
Everybody called us mom and dad.
I know, it was so funny. But it was cool. It kind of like gave us a little bit of insight. I think that we kind of handled some things differently than the others, just because like we've been side. We knew, which I guess comes with every night. It was almost like a business relationship. Every night we would debrief.
Yeah, we would debrief and just make sure everything aligned and continue to align along the way.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of wide open. For me, there was a lot of times, and I prepared myself because I knew I was going to have to do it in the beginning, of just swallowing my pride, owning up to stuff, or, not so much sacrificing, but at least meeting in the middle about things. And yes, I guess.
Yeah.
But definitely just changing some things. And thank gosh, though, there was really nothing that was extremely misaligned.
Yeah. During filming, we probably, because we had so many interests that just like, oh, we were matched because of this, like adventurous, family, our values on marriage and love and being in the city and doing all these things, like completely aligned right away. Now that it's been months later, we're starting to see more of the differences because we acknowledged like everything that aligned immediately. So like, for example,
Panama. Sorry.
Ooh.
Some of them catch my attention, especially when they're outside the U.S. Hello to everybody stateside, but
yeah.
Just do karaoke live. You do not want to hear me sing, Lori.
How much does AJ spend on his haircuts? Good question.
Enough.
It's not as much as a female haircut.
No, not at all. It's not like that, but it's also not super cuts.
You can tell. We live in Rittenhouse. It's like Rittenhouse, so it's expensive.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that Philly and Rittenhouse is pricey.
We're good.
And then the other thing is, someone asked. I just lost it.
Gym.
It popped up and then it lost it. You want to?
No, that I went to the gym to experience what she does when she did that We Fit class. Going to the gym to do a class like that is not my style of working out. I'm much more of a private person, one-on-one. But I did want to experience exactly what she was going through because it seemed really intense. She would come home and be sweating and don't kiss me, I taste salty. So I did want to experience it, and I went through with it. And when I left at the end, I was actually just going to get some water. I was highly out of breath, but I actually finished the whole class.
I was so proud of him for
intense.
even just getting out of his comfort zone and trying that with me, because I spend a lot of time in I'm in that class, and so to be like, okay, let me see who you hang out with all the time at the gym. Who are these gym people you always talk about? So
you would come home fully worked out, and I just wanted to see what exactly you were going through, and it's intense. My hat is off to her for that.
Oh, it's Josh. What's exciting, marriage or waiting another 100 years to win a Super Bowl? Thanks, Josh. Whatever, we finally got our Super Bowl win.
Have your families blended as well? Yes, very, very nicely. Yeah, Ferg, I'm coming home for the 20-year reunion. Our families have blended really nicely. From the moment they met at the wedding, even throughout filming and after that, they actually talk to each other more times a week than we talk to them.
I haven't talked to Stephanie in a while, and then when we talked to his mom, I was like, I need to call my mom. I haven't talked to her in a while. And his mom says, I know, she told me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit.
So it's definitely, we definitely integrated well. From a very small family. I'm an only child, so it's nice to now have a larger family.
Yanks wants to know if we poop with the door open or closed.
Closed still.
Closed.
We're not there yet.
No, that's crazy.
I don't even want to be there yet.
No.
We're still in the honeymoon phase.
Okay, so...
AJ, what do you think watching? So watching myself on my wedding day, I didn't realize how animated I was. I was definitely anxious, nervous. I mean, pretty much, I think I said every emotion in the book, and I probably even had some made up about me for that one. So it was a surprise to me to see how it aired, what it showed, what was there, and how I was reacting to it. It was humorous, almost. I was pretty comical. I was laughing at myself, so I was pretty sure everybody else was too.
Will DMB change up their playlist? No, likely not. So for those who don't know, I've seen Dave Matthews in concert over 130 times live.
I already went to a Dave show with you.
I've traveled all over the world to see him play, including Australia, countries in Europe. Dave fan, but I'm finding that I like traveling abroad more to see his shows instead of in the US, because as our fun fan here just mentioned, he plays the same set list a lot, and so
what if Dave's watching?
Come on, Dave, change your set list. But yeah, the fans like to hear the old stuff.
Her husband proposed to her at a DMB concert in Indy.
Oh, that's so cool.
This is cool. I love the questions, guys. This is awesome.
I know, 130. I have an app that keeps track of all my Dave concerts and all the songs I've heard, all the live guests I've heard. So if you're a Dave Matthews fan out there and you want to track your concerts, look for the app. It's called DMB Live. I also have an app that tracks all my beers. I've drank over 3,000 different types of rare beer.
I knew she tracked her roll of beers, and I knew that you drink a lot of beers, but I just found out recently, in the past couple of weeks, that she's tried over 3,000 beers.
So if you're a beer nerd like me, find me on Untapped is the app. My name's Philly Steph. You can check out my beer drinking.
I've tried the 5 basics: Bud, Miller Lite. Gotta miss my old E40s. The locals, Heineken. But she's opening up my world to opening up my eyes to a whole new world of beer. It's insane.
Yep.
I'm slowly getting a taste for it. I don't like carbonation, so that's a big.
Tapped is good. It's like my favorite app. I use it all the time.
The first night of Minimum.
Did you? Oh, I lost it.
Just remember, I can't say
Most
if I
unusual
regret
food?
or whatever it may be, but there's a lot of context that people don't see. So, yeah, do I regret what was shown? Yes, I was highly embarrassed when I saw myself on TV. I learned a lot from my actions and seeing them on TV.
Times that I lost it too. I got really lucky.
or I jump in front of the camera, so his focus was on me. Jay, have you done a dive? I just got certified. The pictures that you were my first dives. I finished my certification. My final cert dive was with sharks, and then was with the hammerheads.
So before you film and everything, you go through all these millions of questions. And one of the things that I requested as a strong must-have is someone that can travel the world with me, because it's one of my biggest passions.
Might be seeing you soon.
Yeah. So we got him scuba certified 2 months ago. Because the hammerhead season ended in Bimini in April. So I was like, we got to get you certified now because I don't want to wait another year to dive with the hammerheads. So we did it. And scuba trips from us coming soon. I've done a great white dive in South Africa.
Looking forward to it.
Can't wait to take him there.
I mean, I started with sharks, so the bar's set really, really high. I don't... Great whites. So what else do we see here? You seem so nice and calm, AJ. People think you're angry. No, I definitely did calm my nerves, as most people will say. I'm sure you weren't calm, but
I probably drink more than he does.
Yeah, I did drink. It did show the bottle in my hand a lot, and a lot of it was just drunk. I'm probably the most happy-go-lucky, loud, bouncing around person that I am when I've been drinking. So I don't really think alcohol played a role in my anger. It never has in my entire life, and definitely this was not a case like that.
Someone asked if we're a travel agent. No.
No?
Not at all. I did get a lot of questions about travel from the surveys, so I guess I'll just answer a bunch of general questions. I use TripAdvisor for everything. I just have this big bucket list of all the places I want to go, and I use TripAdvisor to plan my trips, find the hotels, find the top things to do in every location where I want to travel to. So I'm kind of my own travel agent as far as booking stuff. But as far as
because there's some good questions I want to jot down.
Yeah, sure. As far as what was I going to say? Knowing where I'm gonna travel to, or how I book flights. I use, there's a website called Secret Flyer, and there's a website called
Don't promote them yet. Maybe we can get money from them. No, I'm kidding.
Doubtful.
Hey, if you're watching.
Theflightdeal.com is another one I use, because there's these algorithms, and whenever the flights drop below a certain cent or dollar amount per mile, it triggers the website to update. So yeah, I'm on those sites a lot, and you'll see daily price drops and specials. So if you have a flexible travel schedule and you can go in the middle of the week, that's usually when the best flight deals are. But these websites always give you really good deals. I also recently subscribed to a membership.
We're doing this during the Sixers game? I was going to watch the Sixers game.
Oh, shit. It is during the Sixers game. Sorry.
I guess Ben Simmons won't be watching. Damn, I was hoping for that one.
You can tell I'm a big Eagles fan and not as much of a basketball fan. I feel like a jerk.
You guys live together. Yes, we're a married couple. We've lived together since the very second we got married.
Yeah.
After we got back from the honeymoon, we moved right in together, and we still do.
Yep. Except now we're in our own place that we picked out together in the city, so it's got our own personal touches in here.
1 year anniversary is September 8th.
Yep. And we'll actually be in Australia for our 1 year anniversary this year.
Do people recognize us in Philly? Yeah, it's days without it, and then other days there'll be. Sometimes we catch the people that are looking at us, and you can see them trying to connect the dots. Like, where do I know them from? But we welcome it. If I'm walking the same direction you are, and you want to strike up full conversation, feel free.
Yeah. She reminded me to also use Yelp when traveling to know the good places to go, which is totally true because, again, I'm such a nerd. I've got an app to track all my beers.
Christy!
I have an app to track all of my Dave Matthews, but I use it so much that I'm Yelp Elite. So what that means is I post a lot of reviews. So because they host these like Yelp Elite parties. So it's like usually open bar, open food. So that's pretty sweet.
I love both of that.
I just took him to our Spring Fling Yelp party last week. So he got to meet a lot of my Yelpy friends.
It was fun. It was at the museum.
Yeah. So for those of you South Park thing, because it's funny.
Why do people want us to play as rock, paper, scissors? Please play rock, paper, scissors.
Oh,
what are
really?
we rock, paper, scissoring about?
I don't know. It says that we rock. I don't see rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, no, it said please play rock, paper, scissors.
Oh. Favorite
part about being married? Oh. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Ah!
We're only doing 1 for 1. We're not doing 2 out of 3 because I won.
Oh yeah, so many people asked us about children. It's definitely on our agenda. We want to, but not right away. We want to wait maybe a year or two. We have a lot of the world to see first and a lot of getting to know each other first before we bring another human into it. So yes, it's on the agenda, just not so soon.
Yep. Some of my fondest memories are hearing my parents tell me stories about from when they were dating or at least, years before I was born. So I want to be able to provide those same stories and have our own.
So lots of trips. We've already got Australia booked and Croatia booked. Alice Springs?
Yeah. I said Alice Springs, Australia is a must.
Oh. Yeah, we're going to. And then if we're going to go up to. I want to make it out to time because it takes a while to get out. So I really want to go. So I've got a lot of places.
After kids think you do as much traveling. That we've already talked about how I know you said that we don't want to let a child impede our traveling, and we're going to make sure that we're able to travel with that child and bring them along.
Yeah, like we're obviously have to take a hold while they're an infant.
Yeah.
But once they become, we still plan on bringing them with do appropriately so we can. Her sister is a super big attendant. She has 2 kids and she has her kids with her. So
Bora.
That's where I really was. Bora is my. Oh, I told him like we have to go. I've been dying to go there.
Where am I from on Long Island? All the way out east, Riverhead. Actually, a little town called Flanders. It's Riverhead town schools, but Southampton town taxes right there in the middle. But basically, Riverhead, the end of the LIE.
And someone just asked if I grew up in Philly. No, I'm from Beemore, hon.
That was a new side of her that I'd never seen.
I've only been living in Philly for like 10 years. But all my family and all still from Baltimore. And I'm old. There were no Ravens when I was growing up.
No, I'm not a Giants fan.
I've always been an Eagles fan forever. Go Birds!
And I'm more of a college football. Saturday is my day to watch football. Sunday I'll take it or leave it.
Yep.
Everybody wants
Thanks,
to know what you do for
Aaron.
work.
Oh yeah, so we
Jobs.
did get.
I only
Jobs
wrote
is
down
on
one
the
thing.
list.
I was like, I went and got a.
So what do we do for work? So I work in finance and consulting at one of the big fours. So it's like I'm always working. I work a lot. I work late hours.
Early hours.
Not really early hours.
Late hours that turn into early hours.
Yeah. Because I'm not an early bird. I hate waking up in the morning. So I would rather work all night long.
Go Gators.
And go to bed at like 3 or 4 in the morning if I have to get my work done than get up early. But I work in the office most of the time. Finish work, like literally after we hang up this live session, I'm going to go back to work because I have stuff I have to finish that I didn't get done today.
I might practice doing a live session on my profile later. I don't know, to see. I bet you like 2 people tune in because I didn't warn anybody. Just randomly go live. Lots of Dogs fans out there.
Yeah, back to the work hard, play hard, right? So like we work a lot of hours, but we also get a lot of time off. I mean, he owns his own business, so he can take off when he wants.
My boss is an asshole.
Most business owners don't like to take off because time is money.
When I take off, I still work as much as I possibly can.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing. I don't have to be strapped into my desk to do what I do.
Yeah. And I get 6 weeks of vacation, so
AJ, not true.
that's a lot.
Sweet mama, what's
more
not
than like
true?
a normal corporate life. So.
I couldn't keep up. You guys just read 8 numbers long? That's not AJ tuned in. Iowa.
Oh, for your thing.
The
other thing I think I'm probably going to do is I'll probably do some additional travel because a lot of people are interested in like my bucket list, that. So I'll start hosting more of these too.
I'm glad someone got my joke. My boss is really an asshole. I'm my own boss.
Your boss. Are we gonna buy a house?
I think once children come into the mix, that's when we'll probably move into the burbs. We're very much city folk right now. But this is something we talked about. I mean, in a house, so off the table. But for now, we're staying in the city, and when the time comes, we'll move out there.
Yeah. No, but we do it for kids.
Really guaranteed where we're going to go. Neither of us are deeply rooted and planted here forever for any major reason. So the options are endless. Who knows? Maybe we'll end up in Fiji or Bora Bora for.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't be able to work from there. I need a new
Why?
profession if I'm going to live. Someone asked, do we want pets?
If they do sell your place. My old. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Do we? Whatever.
A turtle.
Oh, now he wants a turtle,
Because
actually.
you can, I mean, goldfish you can't pet or play with. Like a turtle, you can at least take it out and something. We actually just had this discussion. I thought we weren't going to announce it yet. No, I'm kidding. But
we're never home to take care of pets. We're always out and about. It was actually another one of the qualifications, like when I was doing my interviews with the experts.
My old place was a rental.
They ask about pets. And most someone that is good with pets. I don't want someone with pets. I'm never home to take care of one. I can't even keep my damn plants alive. So I was like, if you match me with someone that has pets, limit their ability to travel with me. So it's just not something that I was ready to commit to just yet.
Ferg is one of my friends from high school, and Still to this day, you'll meet him at the reunion. Someone asked, what does AJ stand for? So I'm named after my father. It's Arnold Jr. Arnold Walter Vollmuller Jr.
So old.
Yes, very strong and bold like an eagle is what Arnold means. There's also, fun fact, there's more letters in my full name than there is in the alphabet. There's only 26 in the alphabet. There's 28 in my full name if you spell it out with Junior.
Oh, that's a weird fact.
It's a long name. I counted my letters one day.
Someone.
And this person wants my mother's maiden name and social security number. Okay. What do you mean?
Someone asked how old we are. I'm 35 and AJ's 37.
38. Just turned 38.
Oh,
March
shit,
27th.
that's right.
Hey,
it was just his birthday.
You can